All this banging is driving you mad.
Do you? You're too big to be on a my lap.
He wants to go to his mummy and
Poor Charlie.
get
Doesn't
some
like
reassurance.
Doesn't like the bangs, do you?
What's happening, Charlie?
You okay? You're too big to get on my lap.
Big and furry, aren't you? Okay?
Come on then.
Happy New Year, Charlie.
You're gonna get down.
Happy New Year. Soon be over.
His heart's going like the clappers.
It'll soon be over. Yeah, all this banging will soon be over.
Come on then, down you get. Down you get, big boy. You're too big. Down you get.
You can't sit on Mummy's lap.
Oh. Come on then. Look at the dog hairs on me. You're gonna sit down here. Sit down.
Happy New Year, Charlie.
Sit down. There you go.
All this
right.
banging.
Kiss your paw. Kiss your paw. Put hold the hands. There you are. There you go.
Hold
okay.
hands.
Hold the hands. Oh, nothing horrible hurt you.
They are. The banging stopped now, Charlie.
Good lad.
Good boy. We're going to make the shelves. Let's make sure we got 3 shelves. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 shelves. Fine. We've got 4 legs, which is fine. Big thick ones at the back. Slightly smaller ones in the front. Only because I haven't got 4 big thick ones. These will go across, go across here. Now you should crisscross it, but because I've got this board, this is it 7 ply? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 7 ply boarding, that'll do just fine. I'll put that as a backboard on it, which will replace the crisscross, because really you should brace these top to bottom, bottom to top. So anyway, it shouldn't take me very long, and I'm sure I've got plenty of screws, big long screws to drive in, and I've got plenty of bolts, long bolts, coach bolts, that'll bolt it together like a kit. Shouldn't take me too long. I've got my gloves on. I had to break out a new pair of gloves so that whenever you're working with wood, you get splinters, don't you? And you finish the job and then you've got a little damn splinter in your finger somewhere. So whenever I start handling wood on a fairly big scale, I always wear my gloves. So anyway, shall we begin? So for all the new subscribers, I'm going to do some serious cutting today. So I've got the homemade Reggie bandsaw. Hold on, let it down. So when it's storage, it's a bandsaw, and put the chop saw on the end of it as well. I mean to wire that plug into one plug, but it's 2 plugs at the minute. But it's a bit crooked. We need to put a piece of wood under here. Usually it's a 4x2 that stays with it. But anyway, I'll find a piece of 4x2, make that level, and I'll be able to do my cutting now, won't I? My square cuts. So you see, my Reggie homemade. Let's tip this back up again. This is a homemade box for keeping the bandsaw plus this saw whenever I want it. Yeah. I don't know if you'd seen that before. So the tallest thing that's going to go underneath the shelf is going to be this little compressor here. So there's 32 inches. So that's going to be under the bottom shelf. So there's the 32 inches there. I've measured the height, 7 foot the legs have got to be. We measure 32 inches here, which gives us a mark there. So we know the shelf is going to go on top of there. The next measurement, all we have to do is make sure we can get a gallon tin in. So by the time the shelf is on top of here, there's plenty of room for a gallon tin, because the next shelf is going to be sitting on top of here. So there's a gallon tin there, and plenty of room for another gallon tin there, with a little stretcher going across there. So all I have to do is make a pair of them, a left pair and a right pair, and we're almost there. Lovely jubbly. We are, look. That's the one side, thick one to the back. I didn't allow for the carpet on the back, so it's a little bit, it's a bit leany backy. That's right, come on, stay there. At the moment, it's a little bit leany backy, but it twists this way and it twists forwards and backwards. Once the shelves go on and you start tightening up the bolts, I don't mind putting long bolts, because if I change my mind to do something else, I never cut these off. I just let them carry on, because you can strip them out and use them on another job if you change your mind. But yeah, it'll be just fine when I've done it, because it's a bit like when you start doing a box. The box is very flimsy and it doesn't get solid until you do the last couple of bolts in it, and then all of a sudden the box becomes really tight. So anyway, big post to the back, smaller post to the front. I'm going to do the same now, but that's a left-handed one. I've got to remember to do a right-handed one now, to go this side. Big post to the back, thin post to the front, and we're nearly there. We're nearly there. So here we are, we're ready to continue. I've made the other leg, so we're going to put the shelves in. Anyway, I have been using a square on these, but the square didn't agree with me, so it's my cave, it's going to be my square. So and I was thinking of using the level on it, but the problem with the level is the level wasn't available for comment, so so the level's gone out the door as well. It will fit where it touches, whether it likes it or it don't. Ooh, see? Have we got the idea? That's got a bit of a slope, but luckily it's sloping the right way. And by the way, Reggie, you idiot. Reggie, you idiot, is right in the way of the camera. So I'm going to take it down and cut that off, and then that'll be all right. But it's right in the way of the camera. But you've got the idea now, haven't you? You've got the idea now. That's how it's going to look, roughly, once these two shelves are on. But let's cut the top off there. Let's manipulate it a bit more, and then possibly tighten up the bolts, and then slide a shelf or two in. Well, looking good so far, so good. Here we are. It's going to work just great. It can't go that way because I'll connect it to this one here, so that won't move. And luckily it just fits behind there, and it just fits behind there. So I was going to put a board behind it, or I was going to crisscross it to stop it from, you know, folding that way. But it can't fold that way because the wall's there, and it can't fold this way because the wall's here, and I'll connect it to there as well with the brackets. So I'll save that board now for another day, and I think that'll do. I put these on, I'll let it settled, and then I tightened up. And what I'll do now is I'll secure these down into here. I don't think I'll bolt them. I think I'll get those them big long screws we were using and wang them in there, and then fit this to the wall. Yeah, easy peasy, easy peasy. Oh, and check the camera that it's not fouled by that corner up there. I don't think so. I think it'll still be able to see all right. Yeah. Hey, I think it's looking really good. There's a bit of a wonky shelf there, but the good thing is it's leaning backwards, so that won't do it any harm. And when you walk in, that looks somehow off. That that edge, even if I screw it to the wall, it looks like it's doing this a bit. But I haven't got too much of a problem, because what I'll do is I'll get a board, maybe a nice square board, and put it in with the level and make the end look level. Maybe get something like this. Maybe get something like that and put that in good and proper and level, which will hide the crookedness. Because at the moment, oh boy, it don't have to take your eye. That looks well off. And my friend Lance will come along and say it's not square. So, shh, just between you and me, I'll make it look square, because I'll put an end plate on there. Yeah, that'll shut him up. But otherwise, you know, it's wood, so it will settle and move and fit into its place, because that's what wood does. It settles. So yeah, now it's there. I'm quite pleased. Well, that's going to be fine, that is. And of course, it's Reggie's shed, so it's Reggie's level and it's Reggie's rules. And if it's good enough for me, well, everyone else can keep their nose out, can't they? And that's the enjoyment you get. When it's your shed, you're not having to make it for a customer, you're not having to make it for anybody else. As long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So you don't have to make things perfect and be really good. As long as you're happy with it and it's the best that you can do, that's all that matters. And that's the enjoyment I get. It's a Reggie built shed. And yeah, they're going to come along and they're going to say you should have this and you should have that. Well, they're not here now, are they? They're not here doing it. I am here doing it. So it's my shed, it's my job. So to hell with them. Yeah. This was a bit off. When you pushed it up against the wall, the front was moving, it was a bit off. But the thing is, all you need is a friendly, helpful persuader. Smack it. Because all wood moves and all that, hold it up against the wall and get hold of it and go, you will fit. And look at that. Now it fits lovely. Yeah. You see, wood will bend to your will. So now I can fix that up there now. And this now touches the floor as it should do. 7 foot, the mark's there, look. Let's see if we can cut through this at 7 foot. Where can I put you? Where can I put you? No, I better concentrate with machinery. I'm going to cut this at 7 foot and put it on the end. So, can you see? Can you see how much out the damn thing is? Yeah, it don't matter. We'll notch that. We'll put a notch in there. And we'll put a notch in here. And we'll have this flush to the wall. And we'll put a level on here. And we'll fix it on there. So when you walk in, it won't really catch your eye. And we'll disguise that edge somehow. I don't really know what's gone wrong. I sort of know what's gone wrong because I didn't control this as I came along. I cut these at a foot, but I never really drilled the hole in the right place. I just banged through the middle. So, but there's nothing we can't fix. Nothing we can make. We can make that look fantastic. We can make the shelf look as if it's really square, can't we? And then, if this looks square, you won't look at that side and think, it's kicking out at the bottom. No worries, nothing we can't fix. So here we are, look. We've put a notch in. we'll get a more friendly level. That looks, yeah, pretty good. Down to the bottom. That's looking pretty good, isn't it? We'll have that. We'll have that. So we'll bung a few screws in there, and you won't really notice it then, will you? It doesn't take your eye, so you don't begin to look at it. It's Reggie's way, or it's no bleeding way. So we've really walloped that into the concrete, and of course we've got a longer one this time, so we're going to go all the way with this one, and that's going to grip way into there, stronger than ever. So yeah, top and bottom again there, and maybe put another one further down here, and there's no way it's going to go anywhere. And we've done the top as well, and if you look at it, look, nice and level. Even this one is it? Yeah, it's nice and level, look. So perfect. Actually, I might leave that there, so if somebody wants to come along and check, they can put it on there, they can check it, can't they? Yeah. The shelves ended up not being any wider than that anyway. No, so I think that was a good move actually, and a nice big shelf in the bottom, so it missed the top of the compressor, the top-up compressor. Yeah, really pleased. So this is I've got to tidy up, but this is another successful project done. The wing is back where she should be, in her own garage. Yeah, the shelving is okay. We can just about squeeze by, that's all you need to do, is we can reach in there should we need it, or we can come around here, and we can come down here, and we can do here. We brought her up off the ground, make it a little bit more secure. We've got the little heater underneath, so it's just enough to stop it from freezing if we get a really bad winter. We've got the oxidizer on. I've been moving around, haven't I? So it needs a bit of a charge. Just topping up, keep that going. The CCTV keeps an eye on her. The alarm is watching over her. I'll put the covers on, and I'll put her to sleep now for at least 2 months, depending on how the weather goes, maybe 3 months. Yeah. So, that shelving turned out quite nice in the end. Yeah. So, here she is. She's now back where she belongs, and she's going to go to sleep for the winter. Nice and safe and secure.